Hi. So, do you have a pre-holiday stress syndrome? How I call it? Like, are you thinking about the upcoming summer break if you're somewhere in a geographical zone like here in Europe where we have 2 months coming up in July and August? And does it make you stressed only just thinking about it and trying to plan where you're going to put your kids for how long so that you have at least some time to work and you're not stuck with them at home for 2 months? If you are, well, then you're in the right place. And hi, welcome. My name is Elena Gomez Rodriguez. I'm a trauma informed mental fitness coach. And this is me. I feel like I can talk about this topic because I've been struggling with this pre holiday stress like for years. And I found a way out that I would like to share with you and see how that resonates with you and see how it works for you. So let's dive in. How to do that? So I think these insights will be valuable for you, especially if you are a business mom. So you're running your own business. And the advantage is that you have the flexibility to adjust your working hours based on your family's needs. But the downside is that the moment the kids are on holidays, like the only time to work is at night, right? And I'm right there with you. Like when I started my coaching business, that was exactly where I found myself. And being an expatriate on top, or if you live just simply too far away from your family, to have the grandparents come over or drop the kids off every week or every now and then, like that's not an option for an expatriate, or if you live too far away from them. So how do you do that without burning out and stressing out? My mistakes. Here are my mistakes that I used to do. I used to overbook my schedule. I used to do too long to-do lists, and I see moms doing these mistakes all the time. So either there's one extreme when you say, okay, so screw it, I'm going to be a full-time mom during the holidays and just put my work on the back burner during the weekends or nights, and I'll be full-time mom during the day. And you just book your kids' activities so that they are happy and that they have great memories and great experiences, and you put everything like the pleaser in you. I talk a lot about mental fitness and the saboteurs in your head. So this is one of them that tends to show up as the pleaser, like kids, 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 and let's make sure it's great for them because that will make me feel like I'm a great mom. Okay. But then what happened for me when I was doing this was that I started being resentful and frustrated because I was in places and with people that I didn't want to be. So rather than this being a pleasant experience for my daughter, she had to deal with her grunchy, like a Grinch type of mom who was like, I was in my head, I was wishing I could be at home reading a book or doing like my emails or preparing for the next session or something. So the intention was good, but it kind of backfired. And then you have the other extreme, the other kind of mom who is not afraid to say what she needs and is not afraid to take that work time, and she would love to do that, but she feels guilty for putting the kids at the screens, like giving them something to watch, and she feels guilty about it, like, oh, and I'm such a bad mom because my kids, they're watching so much TV, and you read everywhere the studies that they should have no screen time, and she feels guilty and she's shaming herself and she's cutting down that screen time. But to what effect? Again, just to be with the kids and but be like stressed out doesn't help anybody. So those are the mistakes. I went through all of them. Women I work with went through all of them. It's completely normal. Please know, to start with, I want to make this really clear. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We are all trying to figure it out, and it's not easy. Not having a support. They were always saying it takes the whole village to raise a kid. We are doing it without the village. You're doing it mainly by yourself. Even though if you're in a relationship, in a partnership, in a marriage, it usually falls on us. We are not blaming our partners, husbands. We love them. It's okay. But for whatever reason, it is on us. So it's not easy. It was never meant to be that way, that you're alone with your kids. You're dealing with it the way you can. You're doing your best. And I'm sure about that. Especially if you're taking your time to listen to this. It means you want to get better. It means you care. So if there's any judging voice in your head that tells you that I'm not going to say bad words in LinkedIn, but that tells you that you're not a good mom, then kick it in the butt. It's not true. So now, what to do? where to start, because it is possible not to stress out about 2 months off. My invitation for you, play along, please, entertain me if you have the time. You can close your eyes or not, I don't care. But think about how you want to remember this coming holiday season. How you want to remember, not how you want your kids to feel, but how you want to remember it. Because you know that life consists of those little moments, and especially during holidays, like that's opportunity to create lots of them. But are you ready for it? How do you want to remember it? Mhm. And specifically, then, how do you want to show up during that time? How do you want to remember yourself? Not as the stressful, burned out, frustrated, resentful. That's what you most likely have now. But how would you love to feel about yourself in your own skin as a working mom on holidays? Or as a working mom with kids on holidays? What would it be for you? Would it be fun or present or focused at work and then focused on kids? Like, do that separation well? As having more space and more calmness? Like, whatever that is for you, there are no right or wrong answers here. But my invitation is really for you to think how you want to be during the holidays. Because this is the place from which, once you connect with it 100% and you can feel it in your body, how you want to show up differently, then anytime you're facing a decision to make, you will take that decision from that point. Okay? Not with your saboteurs, not with the voices in your head telling you about what you should be doing and how you should be planning so that you feel good about yourself being a good mom or a good businesswoman or a good employee, corporate leader, whatever that is. No. You will take that decision from how you want to show up, because that's the best place that will give you the best answers. That's where you will be able to blamelessly discern what should be on your schedule, what you want to be on your schedule, and what maybe you might have previously put there because of whatever BS that you know it's not true, that will not make you good in the end, or your kids anyways. So you're not going to cramp your agenda with that. You will focus on the priorities and on those opportunities that will create those beautiful memories for which you will be fully present without checking off the to-do list in your head or thinking about the next thing that you have to take care of at night when they are finally in bed. Okay, so who do you want to be? And writing down your to-be list first and making it really somewhere visible in whatever way. And if it feels like ridiculous, writing it down and putting it as a sticker on your bathroom mirror, which is like the classic affirmation stuff. But in whatever way, like put a new desktop or like the picture on your phone so that every time you open it, you can see a picture and something, a photograph that will inspire, that will reconnect you back to who you want to be. Whatever reminder will work for you. But I would love for you to anchor that feeling of how you want to be as the place from which you will operate from. Before the holiday starts, I wanted to say before Christmas, not there yet. Before holidays, because I had to check in with myself. I started feeling that stress, like seeing the calendar, how not many weeks I have to work. And like I started that stress creeping in as well. I started feeling it. And I had to check in with myself, like, no. Those are the old ways. We are not going there again. It's not easy. It will be coming up at you again and again every day. So you have to get ready for it. Prepare for the battle. So make it visible and anchor that feeling of how you want to show up. So that the more like you connect with that, the more often you remind yourself to take decisions from that point about what you are going to do, when and for how long you're going to work, for when and for how long and with quality you're going to spend time with your children. So that even if it's like few minutes blocks in the morning and in the evening, and then you have to go to the office, or you have to leave them somewhere and go to work. But you will have those blocks of time when you will give them your full attention, because you will remind yourself of how you want to show up for them. Yeah? So this was my invitation. If you would like to dive deeper, and if there's more on your mind, more on your shoulders that's weighing you down, I have right now 3 open slots for one-to-one coaching. So you can book a free consultation. As part of it, we do like a mini coaching session just to see like if we would be a good fit and if coaching is the right next step for you. So feel free to book. I'm going to put the link also in the comments below so that you can just easily go there and grab a slot. 3 seats open, not more than that, because there's holidays coming. So go and book your session before it's gone. And then I would love if you could comment or send me a direct message, like, what is your new to-be list that you want to focus on? How was this helpful? And I know there will be always somebody who will say, yeah, I've heard that and nothing new, da, 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 da. But are you doing it? Information is 20% of the transformation. 80%, the majority of it, is putting it into practice and taking action. Are you taking action? Otherwise, I don't want to hear about like, yeah, nothing new, blah, blah, blah. Have you put it in place? Have you started doing something about it? That's what I want to hear about. So let me know. This is my email address. Yep. A little bit challenging, a little bit nurturing. I do both. If you resonate with that kind of energy, get in touch, book that session. Let's have a talk. Maybe you will become one of my 3 new coaching clients that I have a space for. Either way, let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know what are other challenges that are coming up for you as a working mom, especially if you're an expat working mom or living too far away from your family, not having enough support. Let me know what else are you struggling with, so that maybe I will do the next live on that topic. I want to make sure that it's useful for you. Great. Well, I wish you a great weekend. Good luck planning your holidays. And good luck being who you want to be, because that's something that you have a full control over right now. So enjoy. I'll see you later. Bye.